Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On in My Brain. I saw a kid mowing the lawn. It reminds me of the first time I was in the police log. So, I was a kid the first time I made it into the police log, and it was... They didn't have my name because I was underage, but it was youth operating heavy machinery. I think I'm still a youth operating heavy machinery. I'm 47 years old. My spirit hasn't aged too much. Oh, both hands on the handlebars. We got nothing to see here, officer. Speaking of police logs, I think he knows. But youth well, I was, you know what I was using? I'll give you 3 clicks to make a guess. Sadly, the heavy machinery that I was accused and the police were called, that was a snowblower. Yep, nope, you didn't hear wrong. It was a snowblower. I was using... Actually, some of you will be surprised that I was using a snowblower at all, because so, you know, I say I'm a mental defective sometimes. So one of my defects is that I enjoy shoveling snow if I'm by myself. I like to shovel snow by myself. I like to do the yard work. I like to mow the lawn, whack the weeds, trim the hedges, and shovel. But my dad had recently acquired a snowblower, which, as it would turn out, was ill-equipped. Look at all those birds. It couldn't move New England snow. New England snow is heavy, a lot of times, really heavy, and snowblower was not powerful enough to handle it. So I went back to, well, now that I had a record, not exactly, but I went back to just shoveling old school. And old school shoveling, you know, if you're a New England kid like me, here's your outfit. Your outfit is a hooded sweatshirt, shorts, and work boots, something like that. You gotta have the hoodie, and you gotta have the work boots and the shorts. So what I like to do was, shouldn't the road closed sign be facing the other direction? Anyway, so what I like to do is, so the neighbor actually probably who called the police on me for operating heavy machinery, hooligan. Actually, I'm related to hooligans. I'll get to that in a minute. But when I would hear him fire up his, he got to use a, nobody called. He got to use a what do you call that thing that I've been talking about? Snowblower. I would wait till I heard his fire up, and I'd try to shovel my parents' whole driveway before he finished snowblowing his, and I was usually successful. So anyway, who's distracted now? Is it me? Hooligan. I called myself a hooligan. I learned, I think it was from Says You, which is the finest radio word-based game show where the points count for nothing. Richard Scher, rest in peace. One of the finest. He and Brian O'Donovan, Brian O'Donovan and Eric Jackson, 3 of the finest radio hosts, and Peter Sagal. Hey, you know what? Public radio? Come on. NPR on 89.7 Says You, word-based game show is one of the most enjoyable experiences you can have on the radio. But I learned that a hoodlum, actually the guy who was typesetting it, was a little hard of seeing. Is that a term? Hard of seeing. You can be hard of hearing. I'm hard of paying attentioning. So the writer of an article was trying to diss a local group of ruffians whose last name was Muldoon. And Muldoon backwards is Hoodlum. So he was trying to diss them by just spelling their name in reverse, Hoodlum. and he was made some disparaging comments. Well, the typesetter who couldn't see, you're a typesetter and you can't see too good. He thought that the N in Hoodlum was actually an H. So the word hoodlum was born. And on my wife's side of the family, we are related to Muldoons. So I guess in some ways, maybe I'm not a hoodlum, but I associate with hoodlums. Thank you very much. They're my kind of people. I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, so anyway, this is in this here we are in this lava lamp of my head, and I'm thinking about wearing shorts, which I always did all year long, and you know, in the winter, not excluded. So but some of my more embarrassing fashions, so when I was a kid, jams were popular. Not just like slow jams on the radio, but jams. You know what jams are? If you're my age, you probably do. They're flowery shorts that are just a little too long, or maybe a lot too long. Jams are flowery Hawaiian-ish shorts that are just far too long. And combine that with tube socks, really tall tube socks, with a little colored stripe at the top of each, and a t-shirt that's too tight, revealing my little pot belly of the time and my wavy hair. Man, I cut a figure. I like to cut that figure right out of old photographs. Yeah, old jams, man. I'm telling you, I don't dress much better today. Most of the clothes I have are free. I mean, I'm kind of in a weird spot. I know some people who they get rid of fashion in a timely fashion, and hey, do you want? I got some old whatever. Or there's a place called Savers in town, and you can get clothes super cheap. So I'm not out to impress anybody. So if I'm not dressed for the motorcycle or dressed for whatever, when I go to work, I'm wearing just free, pretty much free clothes. That's fine. Someday I'll learn, though. My wife's doing her part to try to turn me into an earthling, you know, and she's doing a good job, but I got a little ways to go. Anyway, guys, any embarrassing fashions in your past you care to share? They say what's old is new again. I gotta say, I don't see jams coming back with tube socks. Although, hey, as long as Walmart's open, anyway. Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here. Hope you're having a terrific day, evening, morning, whatever it is. Ooh. And I will try to do the same as I head home for the day. We got a bunch of rain coming tomorrow, so just trying to enjoy these last moments on the bike. I have a 10-minute commute, and so I'm about 40 minutes into my 10-minute commute. So I better get my bald back tire home. All right, guys, I care about you. I'll talk to you soon. Matt the Greeter, please subscribe. Please like my videos. Please comment. And I'm happy to have you along for the ride. I'll talk to you soon, guys. All right, bye.